If nobody understands you, I do. Flash FM. D2 commentary for the U generation. This is going to provide you with an in-depth breakdown of the new Renegades trailer for weapons and gear. I'm also going to read out quickly the new patch note updates as of today. Destiny 2 update 9.1.5.4. I'm just going to read it literally. It won't be on the screen. I'm just reading it. Festival Lost. Fix an issue with Haunted Altars of Sorrow. Cleaning 2 altars in rapid succession could fail to increase the objective counter for both altars. Fix an issue where Haunted Altars of Sorrow projected lower than intended grades. Fix an issue where Sweet Tooth Challenge would not properly track progress. Fix an issue with Red Rumble where Headless 1 kills would not be counted on the post-match scoreboard. Portal. We have temporarily disabled Luminality Strike while we address an issue with scoring. Yeah, damn right, I soloed it and got C. I got a C grade for an impressive solo. Fix an issue where players kicked to orbit mid-activity couldn't interact with the portal. Fix an issue where expeditions could not complete nor provide rewards after defeating the final boss. Made scoring adjustments to the following activities so it's easier to reach a 10,000 inactivity score. Inside Terminus, Devil's Lair, Inverted Spire, Battleground, Oracle, Behemoth, Conduit, Foothold. Fix an issue with Onslaught Midtown where players could sometimes not leave the boss arena on wave 25. Fix an issue with Reclaim, Fallen, Bunker where players could sometimes progress after the second area. Weapons. Fix an issue where the Hushed Whisper Festival Lost reward was doing less damage than intended. Now we wait for Heinrich's montage. Yeah, that bow wasn't very good. I'll have to retest it then. Triumphs and titles. Fix an issue where the Ghostwriter title could not be equipped. Fix an issue that caused items held in the hand of the Veiled Haunting Hunter set, the Masked Millionaire Titan set. It's all the Festival Lost sets. Set to unexpectedly appear in first-person view during certain combat situations. That's just what's happened today with patch notes. So I'm going to provide you with an in-depth breakdown, slowing down the trailer, of what we think, what's going on, what does it look like, impressions of that, right? I'm going to let the trailer play with no audio because I don't want to risk copyright. One of the last times I've done this, I got copyright striked for a Destiny 2 trailer with audio for some reason. So I never run that risk anymore. So the trailer will just be with zero music. After that, I'll break it down and slow down the whole entire trailer and we discuss the weapons and stuff, right? Because it's a big day this today. It really is. Usually Cross would do this stuff, Aster Cross. I'm sure he's not going to mind that I do it, right? I'm entitled to, I'm allowed to. I'm like, it's a free world, is it not? I'm allowed to break down a trailer, am I not, and give you an educated guess? Of course I am, I'm allowed to do that. Okay, so here is my breakdown of the new Renegades trailer played at a quarter of the speed normally. So we get these opening sections that looks like where we're going to be visiting for the vendors, I would assume. Spider's going to be heavily centered in this, which in my opinion is one of the best D2 characters in the game. It was a shame when he sort of left with the tangled shot and stuff. He was still in the game, yeah, but Spider's a good character. So we're getting some of these initial looks at weapons and gear. There's going to be obviously pop-ups. Let's read it and what each hand cannon's doing and what weapon. So we've got Uncivil Discourse and a hand cannon. I don't know if all these weapons are exotics or some of them legendaries. They haven't explicitly said. Uncivil Discourse, hand cannon. It's Star Wars themed, of course. This gun reminds me heavily on Forerunner. Although it is a hand cannon, not a sidearm. But it looks like it's shooting very similar to the exotic sidearm Forerunner that's in the game. Now look at that mechanic. All of these weapons have an overcharge heat mechanic. Similar to third iteration, but it'll be slightly different to third iteration. If you ever reload third iteration, here we go. Modified B-7 pistol hand cannon. If you ever reloaded third iteration, there's that heat mechanic thing, right? Now it's going to be different for these weapons, these Star Wars-esque weapons. So look at this. This is a stasis hand cannon. Looks like it's doing some stasis stuff. Can't exactly see what that's doing. There's some shatter damage there, right? You see when those Cabal enemies are wiping, there's sort of a stasis. Look at that. Sort of like a stasis burning ambition perk, but for stasis maybe. All or nothing pulse rifle. Remember, all these weapons so far seem to have this overcharge heat mechanic. You know me, I like a good pulse rifle. What does it look like? Don't know much about this though. I mean, there will be people that know about it, but I don't really know what's its traits, etc. Right? Seems as though it's hitting these enemies hard, but we don't have a good visual clue on exactly what that's doing. Next weapon, refurbished A499 heavy sniper rifle. That's rare. This looks like to me to be a New Land Beyond that sits in the heavy slot. Just look at that. That's a beautiful weapon. So far, looking my favourite. So far, I love a good sniper rifle, right? Especially something that hits very hard. So if that weapon is like hitting, you know, harder than Whisper of the Worm or something, you never know. Next weapon, SMG M-17 fast talker submachine gun. That's me. So yeah, looks like it's stasis by the fire of it. Is it stasis or arc? That's what I'm looking at right now. We'll see more as the footage goes along. So yeah, it's looking... Damn. It's hard to tell exactly with that. Again, no visual indication of what its perks are or what's going on. Yeah. Look at the overcharge heat mechanic again, like third iteration. Although there is a reload reserve mechanic. Compact defender sidearm. This is very Star Wars-esque. Looks like Drang, but it isn't the same gun model exactly. It is different. Yeah. This, I don't know the element of this one either. It's hard to tell. Could be kinetic, could be void. Nah, it looks void. Yeah, it's void. There you go. It's a void sidearm, combat defender. That's good because we haven't got any void Edge of Fate gear really, weapons-wise. Then there's 3 clips here. There's the Guardians with the new exotics. Yeah? So you've got Hunter front, Titan left, Warlock right. First, boots here. Fortune Favor Exotic Hunter leg armor. Just watch this. The future of Overshield DR is here. Fortune's Favor. Shield increases over time into an Overshield. What have I told you about Hunters and Overshields? Yeah? Let's have Hunters be the king of Overshields. This exotic's going to be very powerful. Oh, here we go. Praxic Vestment Exotic Titan chest armor. With that nice 3D module. Look at this. What is this? What are we watching? Nah, I'm in and Titan now. I'm sorry, Warlock and Hunters. It's been a good run, lads. Any shoulder charges afterwards. It's been a good run, Titan and Warlock and Hunters. But I'm in and Titan now. What's this? Deimos Infusion Exotic Helmet Warlock. What does it do? Rift suspends enemies, suspends, cause damage over time. It's got DOT via Rift. This is a huge deal. It might look like it's a boring one, but if you've saw my Strand Hunter gameplay of recent times, that'll be similar to that, but it's got DOT. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. And then finally, the exotic lightsaber thing. I believe it's exotic, right? I can't mind if it's exotic or legendary. I can't mind. Right. I think it's exotic, right? It's exotic. So there we go. It's called Praxic Blade. Kinetic Exotic Sword. A kinetic exotic sword there, it tells you, look. Reflect incoming fire, melee and range attacks. Now we'll have to see exactly how effective that ranged incoming fire section is, right? But it's in Bungie's interest to overtune this sword. Get it OP. Get it powerful. Yeah, and you got your new enemy types on the right hand side there as well. This Hunter's Strike and this damn Star Wars-esque Brig. It's obviously from the Star Wars franchise, which I do like that enemy type, by the way. Oh, and we'll keep cooking here. Higher Loom Combat Bow. This is probably going to be a heavy combat bow similar to Subversion. Yeah, fires high-powered explosive bolts. Look at the scope on that thing. Now, again, I'm looking forward to this weapon because I like Subversion. You know I like it. Some people don't like Subversion. I love it. I'm going to love this weapon, I can tell you it. As long as the damage is there, then we're all right. It's got explosive bolts, notice. It's got explosive bolts. I believe that's the last weapon. So yeah, that's my breakdown of Renegades. We've stretched it out to 11 minutes 36, but no, I did give you a bit of information there. It's time for us to finally cook and get out of this D2 fasting period.